Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on Automobilista with an overtaking challenge. I fancied racing some touring cars. It has been a while since I've raced them, so we're going to be using the Brazilian touring cars, vehicles that I've not really used a huge amount on this game, so I thought I would, change that. I've gone for the Renault that for some reason has been parked in the Chevrolet garage. Don't ask, I'm not sure why either. We have come to Oulton Park. We're using the same layout that they run in the BTCC. I have 10 laps. Just 10 laps to try and make my way through the order. It's a 24-car grid with me starting at the very back. That is a lot of overtaking in a relatively small amount of time if I want to get towards the front. I think that third podium is quite doable. However, that will depend on a variety of factors. Mostly, most importantly, is traffic. Now, how much I get held up in traffic is going to determine how well I can do. If we can carve through the field early on, then we stand a chance of making a decent way up through the field. Likewise, even if we do have a poor start, if the AIs are busy fighting each other a lot early on and they don't escape away at the front in clean air, that can also help me out a lot. We've been a little bit boxed in here, haven't we? I don't know where we can go. There's not much space there on the outside. The Renault's fighting. We are going to sneak our way up into the inside, into the hairpin. That's not a bad start, actually. I thought I was going to have to do that on the grass, but we have made the past stick. The hairpin on the opening lap is always terrifying, because everyone is so bunched together. Everyone and the AI are so busy checking up, trying to avoid each other. They are so early on the brakes compared to where you can be. Oh, God, can I? No, I can't make that move. Oh, there's a Civic up the inside I didn't even notice. I'm trying to get past this Chevrolet. We've got a mega run. There's nowhere to go. Come on. Come on, Civic. Go, 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 go. We're going to give you a push all the way. It works. The push past the Chevrolet has done the job. Now, this next corner, always a tricky one, especially on some cold rear tyres. Make sure we get the car turned in, then booted out the other side. The Civic, slow, had an issue on the curb. The curb's actually quite mean around here. The AI have loads of problems on them. I actually don't, which is rare. Normally, if anyone's having issues with curbs in games, it's me, but the AI get thrown about on the curbs in a couple of places, that exit curb being one of them. But, my car had no real problems. Okay, on to the second lap. That is about as good a start as I could ask for, really, up into 17th place. Needs to, of course, make sure we don't make any silly mistakes and lose any of those hard fought for positions. This is perhaps my weakest corner on the track. It didn't also help that as I went to turn in there, my steering wheel slipped about on my desk. Quickly, we've got a straight, reclamp that down. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, we're going to be really late, mega late on the brakes because they're all busy trying to avoid it running into one another. That was from so far back and we got the pass done. Fantastic. We got the pass done cleanly as well. That's the most important bit of all of it. Are we going to be close enough to have a look? I think we might be, We might be able to force the case. Yeah, we can. We'll bounce it across the curb. Oh, there we go. Got another position up against the Lancer. Oh, don't carry too much speed just yet through there. There is a horrendous curb on the inside of that chicane, which you will not see me hit particularly often. You can get away with it like I did there, and you can actually get a little bit of lap time sometimes by being super aggressive and super greedy through there. However, you launch the car up onto two wheels, and you do that 10 times in the race, there is a good chance you'll break something or you will have a spin. So it's just an unnecessary risk that I don't always particularly want to be taking. It's not a scintillating pace at the front of the race at the moment. That's good news for me. The slower laps that they do, the better it is. It means they won't necessarily get too far away. But there is still a lot of traffic between me and the front. The leaders checked out a little bit. Second and third are still all very, very close together. That's what I like to see here. That is what I like to see. We've got to deposit this Renault at some point. We're going to find... Oh, we're going to get into the hairpin. I was very quick through turn 3, and while he's not going to have to check up for any slow cars ahead of him, I am better on the brakes into there than he is, and we will be up into 14th. The Renault that we're driving, incidentally, is the Fluence, I don't really know how it's pronounced. I'm assuming it's a South America only, because I've never seen one of these in Europe. It kind of looks like a modern take on the Laguna. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if it's kind of like a rebodied Megane or something that's sold over there, but it looks great. I actually really like the look of the car, and it's a fantastically fun touring car to go racing around this Oulton Park. So I mean, the rest of the cars I recognise, except from the Renault. No, we'll put it back down into third. I can't really do too much here, especially when they're as crowded as they are. Likewise, into this final corner, if we are going to go for a dive on the Chevy, which we might do, I've got to be wary, of course, that there is going to be cars ahead of me, so I can't just come skating through at silly speed, because we'll end up in the back of the Civic that I don't want to be doing. However, that was a nice clean pass as we head on to our fourth lap, a 30.9, considering that was with some overtakes. That is not a bad lap time. I can get it into the very low 30s. 30.02 I think is the quickest I've ever done. Never quite broken the 1 minute 30 barrier though around here. I'd love to be able to do it on video, but I'm not sure we're going to at the moment with all of the traffic around the place. Can we have a dive into the hairpin? No, we can't. God damn, they're so slow on their road. I didn't want to go for a big dive because there wasn't going to be a gap for me to slot my car into, because they're all so nose to tail. Like, if I throw it up the inside of the Civic, I've got to be mindful not to just drive straight into the side of the Focus that's busy turning, trying to make the corner. So, yeah, we'll focus on getting a good run out of that turn. We'll go up the inside into the chicane. There we go. When we are on lap 4, and while, as I said at the start, you know, I've got to make progress quickly, there is no point throwing it all away by crashing into somebody. You've got to pick and choose your moments to be aggressive. You have got to be very aggressive with this kind of racing. However, you don't have to be completely and utterly reckless. Like, I could throw it up the inside. If it was the final lap and this was for the podium or for the win, I'd throw it up the inside there. However, you run such a huge risk, especially the angle that I was at, the angle the Focus was at, you run such a huge risk of just crashing them off the track. And that's not what we want to be doing at all. Again, focus on getting that good exit. Focus on getting the good exit out of the corner. Not quite close enough. I was hoping I'd do a little bit better there. We might have to go up the inside into turn 1. Might be doable down here. I don't think we actually got past into turn 1 done yet. There we go. Oh no, big oversteer moment. Oh, it worked. I thought the Focus was going to go for a cutback. I think he went to, and then couldn't quite get across because there was a sliding Renault in the way. The Civic might actually go and get the forward, or the Civic's trying to go around the outside. Not quite work. The Civic might get him into the hairpin. That's given me some lovely breathing space because they're now all busy fighting one another. Oh, and we can do a normal break into the hairpin, which is nice. Ran a little bit wide, but never mind. The Civic did get the pass done in the end, down into the hairpin. Well done, Honda. Right, we're up into 11th place. Still so many cars. Still so many cars to try and overtake. That wasn't even for the top 10. The bad news for me is that these guys are a little bit more spread out. They're kind of in threes. There's a little bit bigger group further up. It does look like second and third and at the head of the train, and if second is slowing everyone down, then I'm okay with that. Gives me a little bit more prospects, a little bit more opportunities potentially to get onto that podium. God, don't lose the back end. One of the difficulties I did actually have with the Renault was from a standard setup, it is actually quite an oversteery front-wheel drive car. I had to do a little bit of tuning. I added a bit more rear downforce, a little bit more camber, slightly lowered the ride height, and that calmed it down on the most part, but when you are pushing it really hard, you can still have some interesting, scary moments, as you saw into turn 1 on that previous lap. You will also tend to see that the way that I am liking to drive the cars, I tend to be a little bit slower into the corners than the AIs, focusing on getting a good exit out of the turns. It just seems to be my driving style that I've almost adopted on every single racing game that I play, pretty much. It is quite noticeable in a couple of places around this lap when I'm racing closely with them. Oh, I was not aggressive enough at all down there. Damn it. I'm trying to be smooth while still, you know, trying to make lap time and so on. We are catching up. There seems to be some weird glitchiness going on with the radar, because at one point it looked like second and third were miles behind first, and then at other points I've seen them right with him. I don't know. Podium might actually be quite tough to achieve at the moment, guys. And we need to... I mean, we've had kind of a clear lap here, and I haven't really made the most of it. We'll see what our sector time is. If we can get it to 58, that would be good. To the second split, it's nowhere near. It's 59.8. Yeah, there's not a great lap to having clear out. I could have done with making up a little bit more time. The good news is, for me, the Chevrolet up ahead doesn't have a car directly in front of it, so we can go for a little bit of a bigger dive, perhaps, into this final corner we're going to. Go for it. Now, if we just go skating past, we're not going to end up in the side of somebody. He might try and go for a cutback. No, he's not got the grip, not got the speed to do that. It was a big dive. That was a big lunge, but I knew he could just about get away with that one safely. It does cost you a little bit of lap time, but it gets me a position, and that's what we need to be doing. Oh, the AIs are wanting to go for it in terms of lap times. 30.9, not too bad at all from them. We need to make the most of the clean air. Really need to make the most of the clean air, because we're in the top 10, but we've not got many laps left to go. Alright, let's try. Be brave. That's more like it. Under brakes into the hairpin. Get that late apex. Try and straighten it up on the exit. That is what we want to be doing. That's pretty much perfect for the run out of the hairpin. Unfortunately, we're now going to catch a whole host of traffic up ahead. I might have left that one there a little too late. Oh, in all my haste to catch up and find ways past. That was poor driving by me there. I think this is the group now up to 4th. All ahead of me is just all of the cars up towards 4th place, and then there's 3 at the front. Really need the leaders to start fighting each other. This group here is just a little too far apart to slow each other down, to really help me out. Oh, I don't think a podium's on. I'm afraid, chaps. I do not think I'm going to quite be able... I'm going to give it everything that I've got. We are very much on the inside curb there. I'm using all of the track and a little bit more where I can. Podium's going to be very, very tough from here, though, because there's so many cars. Like, distance-wise isn't too bad, but there are so many cars between me and those front guys. Even with them fighting... I say distance-wise, we've only got a couple of laps, and it's a fair way, but yeah, the bigger problem is this collection of cars, and I'm not driving amazing lap times, I think. My tyre, well, you can see I'm starting to wear the front tyres relatively quickly around here, and while it's not, it's not down to sort of 0% on the sort of tyre left, it's, that's a fair chunk that's gone in... I don't know, 10 minutes, 12 minutes of racing. I was quite aggressive around the hairpin. A little bit of bumps on the Lancer. I'm too far back, though. I think we're going to have to go for it. I can't afford to waste any more time. We'll throw it across the curb. We are up on 2 wheels. You see the back end goes around a little bit. We catch it in time. It's up a position. But again, it's costing us that all-important lap speed. And if the leaders are going quickly, it's going to make my life very, very difficult here. Damn it. We need more AI on AI battling to occur. Oh, back end again. Not a place you want to lose the back end. Whoa! That was a great wiggle. That was a great wiggle from the red car ahead of us. And slow down into the final corner. Right, so the Focus and... I don't know what it is. I think it's a Toyota, actually. Up ahead are fighting quite vigorously. That's brought them back towards me. But that's still only... Well, there's 3 cars I can probably get in the next lap. I don't know whether I'll actually have the time... Oh, that was me being... I'm trying. I am really trying now. That was me being a little greedy on the way into turn 1. Try and get it slowed for this next corner. I think I might have killed my tyres a little bit too much. Oh, keep foot down. Don't lift. Don't lift. Okay, we'll really go for it now. We're going to... be late on the brakes. I know we're going to be a little bit wide on the way in, but we will be lovely and quick on the way out. Okay, there's been a little bit of rallycross this lap around, not intentional. You don't want to go out there deliberately. We certainly did not gain any time from heading out there. We're going to have to throw it across the curbs for a second lap in a row. Yep, we are bouncing across there, but we are through cleanly on the Lancer. Oh, there we go again. Keep foot down on the exit. Don't care if we want to cross that outside curb. Yeah, 4th is the best that we could possibly hope for. Even that is going to be really difficult to do in this final lap. We would have to have an absolutely astounding final lap, I think, to be able to get 4th, and a little bit of AI on AI crashing, really, because I've got 4 cars still to try and get past. Like, I have the speed to catch 4th. In fact, 4th and 5th are really slowing each other down now. That's what I'd like to see. Can we overtake 4 cars in a lap? That's what this challenge, this video has come down to. Can we get past these guys on the final lap? Throwing it into turn 1 again. The back of the car is moving around quite a lot. Now, we might be able to get a couple of them into the hairpin. We might be able to. Now, slow each other down through here. That's what I need. They've not... Well, they've done it a little bit, actually, because we're quite quick on the way out. And it wasn't the best of lines through there from me. Okay, here we go. Up the inside, into the hairpin. Oh, we're going to skate it on the brakes almost. We have got 2 of them. That's what we needed to do. Come on, Toyota, get out of the way. There was not patience there at all from me. That was booted, and we gave it a little bit of a bump. We're going to go for a 3rd lap in a row across that inside curb, though, because I want that 4th place. Bounce the curb. Don't get too much oversteer. I don't think we can get the... Oh, we might be able to get it into the final corner. I think this is all going to come down to that final corner on the Lancer. Oh, 3 cars in 1 lap. Don't bin it now. Don't bin it now. I mean, I'm pushing as hard as I can with this car as we come through the double apexed corner. Get your foot down nice and early. Oh, we are mega fast through there. This is going to be it. We're coming up to the final corner now. We are going to have a monumental dive. Make sure that we get it stopped. We have run a little wide on the exit, but we have got to cover that. Just fill the road with Renault. You are not going to fight back past that one. I will take a 4th place. It wasn't quite the podium I was hoping for there. That was a brilliant final lap. That was a fantastic... I did a 31.1, so only 0.4 of a second off the fastest lap I did that race, and overtook 4 cars in the process. Yeah, I didn't make the most. The couple of times I had clean air, I had scruffy laps. And that has cost me some time. It won't have cost me all of it, I don't know. Even if we had a perfect run, I think the 3 at the front broke away too quick for me. I think even if we'd got through the field quicker, the gap that I have to try and... Well, you can see how far away they are from me. I can close it, I can catch them, but I need so many more laps to do it in. Oh, that was good fun. That was good fun. I say I'm a little bit disappointed about my finishing position. I would have loved for it to have been a podium. I don't know where we're going here. That's very poor driving from me. But at the end of the day, I mean, we made up 20 positions in 10 laps, so we were averaging 2 overtakes a lap, which is not too shabby at all. Admittedly, quite a lot of them were made on the opening lap down into the hairpin, but there we go. Yeah, touring cars, great fun. Oulton Park is a brilliant circuit as well to go racing around. A nice addition to Automobilista. We are going to head into the pits, and I don't know why there are sort of icons for cars still stuck way out around the... Oh no, that is them in the pit lane. I saw first somewhere weird on the track. Never mind. Ignore me completely. That'll be that. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.